This is Cyril, the sheep. He's our pet. As in Cyril, our pet sheep. And this is Philip, my brother. As in my brother, the mad inventor.
Okay, looking good, not a problem!
What the dickens was that, Philip?
You all right, Philip?
Science, the last frontier. Oh, isn't he gorgeous?
To look at Cyril now, you'd think butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. But oh man, it wasn't always like that. Cyril was on the slippery slide before Sarge stepped in and turned Cyril's life around. It all began on Sarge's first day at work.
So we're turning right now into Street and Parade. This is the town centre, central business district, what have you.
Rightio. This is where the heat is, eh, Lisa? Where the bad guys hang?
Pretty much.
So tell me about Lisa. Interests, hobbies. What makes Lisa tick?
Well, I enjoy cooking, netball. I like making my own clothes.
Very good.
And then, of course, there's my jet ski and my kickboxing. Oh, and I like to pull the motors out of trucks and rebuild the engines.
Hello.
What?
Bad guy.
Now, I've thought about this heaps, about Sarge's behaviour. You do it on purpose, don't you?
No, I don't. Do what on purpose?
Being different. You do it on purpose.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. The poetry and everything. You try to keep people confused.
No, I don't. Why would I do that?
Well, I don't know. I want you to tell me.
Granted, I'm not your everyday policeman. Admit, to many I must seem a mass of contradictions. An enigma even. But you're wrong to suggest this is something I somehow cultivate.
Yes, you do.
What is wrong with a poem, for heaven's sake? A rhyme's a crime, is it? In your book?
Come on, Sarge. It's not just the poetry. It's your whole attitude. There he goes, protecting the good citizens of Angeles, wearing one brown sock and one green one.
Difference is dangerous. That's good. Thanks, Lockie. I'll keep that in mind if I want to win the affections of the younger set. Stay one of the herd.
Well, Sarge, it's hard enough fitting into a new school without, you know, standing out.
If a traffic light didn't stand out, how would we know when it was time to move forward? When it was time to stop? I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for making my first day such a memorable one. Now, homework. I'd like you all to read a poem of your own choosing.
So he does do it on purpose. Well, I hope he does. Because if he isn't doing it on purpose, it's too scary to think about. So we get home after my first day at school and Sarge's first day at work.
Here they are. How was it, guys? Exciting?
Oh, big day for me. What about you, Philip? Big day?
Totally lied, Sarge.
Hey! Keep it down there, Cyril! Keep it down! Quiet! How's Blob?
Yeah, she's just eating some lino.
Hey! Keep it down there! I'm warning you! Philip, give me a hand.
You brought a prisoner home?
Yeah, just keep your wits about you. Hey, I'm warning you!
Is he going to be dangerous?
Well, this fella's got all sorts of tricks up his sleeve.
I thought he might keep the grass down a bit.
Of course he did, yes.
Lockie, go and guard the entrance. Philip, you ready? Oh, look, he likes it already.
A sheep.
Well, technically he's a ram.
Ram's the word for him, all right.
I had to arrest him today. But then I thought, hang on, we've got the space, we need to keep the grass down, the kids will love him.
You brought home a sheep.
Just until somebody claims him. I've named him Cyril.
Okay, so Sarge has crazy ideas. We're used to that. But this time with Cyril, he'd taken things to a whole new level. And that night, even Mum had a few questions.
Anybody else would have bought a lawnmower.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of the thing. Cyril didn't cost us a cent.
But in a way, if you'd said, Joy, what's it to be? A washing machine that works, or a sheep, I probably would have got behind the washing machine.
Got a feeling about this sheep. I think Cyril is here for a purpose. Now, what that purpose is, I don't know. If you ask me, I doubt I could tell you. But I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere down the track, turns out old Cyril has a trick or two up his fleece.
You do. You amaze me.
Yep, nothing strange about this family. Just a pet sheep named Cyril, a baby sister who couldn't get enough lino, and a weird brother who would try to stay awake all night so he wouldn't wet the bed. No problems here.
Lockie,
Uh-huh.
I don't think Mum wants a sheep.
No.
To tell the truth, I'm not all that keen myself.
Go to sleep, Philip.
I doubt I'll get any sleep tonight. It was pretty traumatic out there with Cyril. I mean, the physical scars may have healed, but the emotional scars are going to take quite a bit longer.
I was learning something about the city and the country. In the city, you do a weird act and you're one among thousands. Do the same thing in the country, you're a marked man.
Shape dip, shape dip, shape dip, shape dip.
And Angeles was a small town where a secret has a short life.
Shape dip, shape dip, shape dip.
At home, Cyril wasn't doing himself any favours. Meanwhile, Philip seemed to present Cyril with a different kind of challenge altogether.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get what you want. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get what you want.
Everywhere that Philip went, the ram was sure to go. This included school.
Coming to get you.
When calm was restored after the Angeles primary school riot, Mum begged me to go and bring Cyril home.
Come on. Hi. Lockie Leonard. Vicky. Yeah, hi there. What are you doing? Oh, I was just walking your sheep. Sheep? What sheep? Oh, you mean my sheep? Yeah, right. I heard you got a sheep. Yeah, well, here he is. What did you just say? Cool. Where does it live? Well, there's a little bit of lawn at the back of the... with the roof on top. What was that? What did he say? Sorry, little brother. Evil. So, where do you live? Down there. In the swamp? Yeah. I live up on the hill. Well, this is halfway then. Between up there and, down there. I better let you get going. Fair enough. See ya. I'd like that. What's it like, kissing someone with braces? Zip it, Philip. That girl's got more eyes in the back of the telly. Zip it, Philip. Be like sticking your tongue in a bird cage. Blech! Philip, watch me carefully.
Coming to get you.
Mum said it was time for her and Sarge to have a frank exchange of views.
If Cyril is becoming destructive, it is because he is getting bored.
Bored? Well, excuse me for not being diverting enough to amuse a sheep.
Truly, how many times have we seen it? Bored teenagers roaming the streets with nothing to do but get into trouble? Too many times.
Oh, goodness me. Well, this explains everything. No wonder people think the Leonards are strange. The mother can't even keep a sheep entertained.
Joy, I think you're approaching this from the wrong direction. You're seeing burden, you're not seeing fun.
Fun? In the history of the entire world, whenever pets are brought home, who is it that ends up caring for and feeding them? Is it the father? No, I don't think it is. Is it the children?
Yeah, but it attacks the children.
No. Mothers do. Mothers end up caring for and feeding pets.
So true, isn't it? When you think about it.
And have you wondered why I'm wearing these clothes? It's because everything else I own is at the bottom of a swamp we call a yard in this
Joy,
place.
OK, I agree with you. I do. I mean, we're still settling in. With that in mind, I've invited the guys over from the station for a barbecue.
A barbecue? When?
Oh, that'll be then.
Oh, you do this to me on purpose, don't you?
Yeah, Wingnut. Good to see you. Snowy.
Hi, Sarge.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
This is the boys. Philip, Lockie.
Phil.
And this is my wife, Joy.
Hi, Joy.
Snowy and Wingnut. Come on in. Make yourselves at home. Lisa not coming?
No, Lisa's coming.
Yeah, very good, very good.
I'm Philip.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Have Snowy and Wingnut turned up yet?
No, they're here. My dad is just taking them into the with a roof on top.
Sorry?
Would you like to see my room?
Yeah. Gee, is this yours? It's great.
It's just something I threw together the other day.
I love science. Final frontier.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to sit down for a second.
So you're going to be a scientist when you leave school?
I thought perhaps an inventor. I invent things. Tell me, Lisa, what do you do?
I'm in the police.
Oh, of course you are, yes, I knew that.
So what have you invented?
I specialise in explosive devices.
Really?
Counter-terrorism measures, can't say too much really.
No.
It's all pretty hush-hush.
I would have liked to have been an inventor. I've always loved playing around with mechanical things.
Really?
Yeah, so as far as I can tell, Cyril was on his way to the abattoir and escaped at the last minute.
Hi.
Hi.
Philip's just showing me his laboratory.
Good eye. So anyone who comes as close to the chop as that, anyone, man or beast, I'd say he's entitled to as much life as he can handle. What do you say, Wingnut?
Well done for me, thanks, Sarge.
Philip!
Okay, looking good. Not a problem.
Philip, what have you done?
That was pretty intense.
I'm afraid the BT-7 is still at the concept stage.
Oh, and I remember this cute little guy. Gorgeous, isn't he?
Yes, he's almost part of the family. Nice Cyril, good sheep, not too big to be a lamb roast, you know.
Come on, boy.
Taken to you, Philip.
One, two, 3 cans of Coke, I think. Limeade, or 2. Was it 2? I think it was 2. 4 cans of Coke, and that was before I even looked at the Fanta. How can I think of the future of Lisa all the time I wet the bed?
Philip, she's 25 and you're 10. It's not going to happen.
23.
You asked her?
Size 7 shoes. 34-inch bust. Is that good? I don't know. I wanted to know everything about her. Do you think I'm being too pushy?
Go to sleep, Philip.
What's the point when the morning will only bring more despair and humiliation?
Philip.
Let's face it. I've consumed nearly 5 litres of soft drink in the past 3.5 hours. Come the morning, I'm going to have to paddle my way out of bed in a canoe. Scientific about this. Why was this morning different? What was it about yesterday or last night?
Here it is, lanolin. A fatty substance extracted from wool.
What does it say about bedweed?
Nothing. What do you reckon, Sarge? Do you think it could be something to do with the lanolin? Actually, Sarge had another theory.
Well, simply to suggest that when Philip confronted his abject fear of Cyril and overcame it, perhaps at the same time, he overcame his fear of wetting the bed. But if Philip wants to think it's the lanolin, all well and good.
Can we keep him, Mum, please? $5 lease, I think I can beat this thing. Mum!
Told you old Cyril might have a trick or two up his place.
Of course we can.
Yay! And you don't mind if everyone else in Angeles thinks we're aliens?
So the Leonards have a sheep. You know what? I feel pretty good about having a sheep.
Like the apes on the Rock of Gibraltar. Like the ravens at the Tower of London. As long as Cyril is in our backyard, oh, there will be Leonards living in Angeles.
That's the other scary thing about Sarge. Somehow he gets it right. Somehow Sarge knew that the one thing our family needed to feel good about itself was a sheep.
Sarge, I hope I'm not out of line here. I've actually composed a poem of my own.
Oh, that's tremendous, Snowy. I'm tremendously impressed. Please.
Sitting in the laundromat, I chanced to look around me, to wonder and to stare at the people gathered about me, a sight beyond compare. It seemed that we were one humanity engaged in common strife to wash the dirt out from our socks and lead a cleaner life. And some of us might make it, and some of us might crash. But all of us were trying at $5.10 a wash.
Snowy.
This is what good policing is all about.
Okay, here we go. Nobody move.
You can be different, or you can make a difference. And some people can do both, like Sarge. You're cruising along, okay, minding your own business. And for a moment there, everything is just fine and dandy. You might have spent the last 3 hours in the water, affecting your re-entry. And then you nail it. Or spent the day just goofing around. Or slacking out with your brother in front of TV cartoons hosted by a girl in some really random outfits.
A stack of great entries so far, including this one from Malcolm Henkel in Maroochydore. Way to go, Malcolm, you rock.
Come on, make a point. Shut up.
Lady, go away. You'd have to be a damn
Move on.
an opportunity like that.
Just show us the cartoons.
Alright. So, without any further ado, here's our...
And if you stop to think about it, you might even say, this is good, you know? I'm happy. And then, from somewhere in the deepest, darkest part of the jungle, something stirs. These guys will say they're your friend. Don't believe them. These guys are the worst kind of trouble. These are the guys that'll get you busted. They're crazy and dumb and they want to party all night and get trashed. If these guys were a motorcycle gang, they'd have called themselves the Night Stalkers or the Tomb Raiders. Oh, but no. These guys have a name that is way more scary than that. These guys are your hormones.
Yes, BKG, I'm in pursuit of some rampaging hormones. They're heading south from the suspect's pituitary gland and to his tricky bits.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for any of this. But we're here and we're staying. Whoa!
You've guessed it. Hello, puberty. Puberty is nature's way of saying it's time you had a makeover. Puberty is like one of those TV shows where they send people away for the weekend so they can redesign their garden. And it's like, wow, mega surprise. Hi, Mum. Hi, Sarge. So the teams come in and they've given you the makeover. They've yanked this bit up and pushed this bit out, and they've given you a lawn in a place where you never had a lawn before.
wow.
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
And then, just to finish it off, they've added a water feature. Ah! Ndala! No, sorry, not ready for this stuff.
It's morning. A new day. And with morning comes adventure. I wonder what new challenges await me after yet another piddle-free night. Thanks to Cyril the sheep and his magic bedwetting fleece.
For the first time ever, I was jealous of Philip. I thought how great it would be to be 10 again, with no hormones and no water features.
Getting up, Lock?
No. I think I'm going to stay here for another moment or two.
It's morning. And with morning comes breakfast.
Embarrassing, embarrassing. Destroy the evidence. Quietly destroy the evidence. Embarrassing, embarrassing. Okay. Destroy the evidence. Yes. Quietly destroy the evidence. All right, the laundry. Washing machine. Okay, good. Made it. Good. What do I do? How much powder? Help me, someone. Come on, 2 cupfuls? What's a cupful? What does this do? Right, okay, the bathroom. Cold, hurting, cold, ouch! Oh! Wringing out a bedsheet is harder than strangling a friendly dog. Okay, good. Ring out. Okay, good. Tie, knot, tap. Okay, good. Okay, pull, twist, ring. The tap! Oh no! I'm not hysterical. I am not hysterical.
You're up early?
I'm sleepwalking. Don't wake me, or something terrible might happen.
Lockie! You awake yet?
No. I'm totally out to it.
Mind the step.
Oh. Good news. My great acting had fooled Sarge, and no one knew what my hormones had done to my sheets. Yep, business as usual here.
Sarge, will you be bumping into Elise today?
More than likely, Philip. Why do you ask?
No reason. But if you do happen to bump into her by any chance, Lisa, could you tell her PL said hello?
Yes, I can do that, Philip, certainly. Who's PL?
Me. I am. PL Philip Leonard. Who do you think it is?
Pet Louie. And don't forget your maths mentals, Lockie. I'm putting it here. Look, on the table, next to you. Okay? Lockie, here it is. Right here. Okay? Lockie?
Before I forget, full attention, family announcement. Mum's parents, that would be your grandparents, will be gracing us with their presence for the next 2 weeks. Or thereabouts. Now, come on, be fair. I don't want any silly over-the-top reactions about this.
Why not? They're horrible.
Come on, Mum. Nan and Pop, not that bad.
Yes, they are. They're just horrible. Horrible. Well, I think they are.
Afternoon, Lockie. Sergeant.
Afternoon.
Reverend, how's things?
You meeting someone off the bus?
No, Mrs. Eggleston is taking some of her artworks to Perth for an exhibition.
Oh, very good.
Now, Lockie, have you thought about coming along to youth group this evening
Ah.
I think I've almost persuaded Jeff.
Well, yeah, I mean...
We have some pretty cool acts planned for tonight. Could get pretty outrageous.
I bet it could.
Oh, he'll be there, don't worry.
See you tonight. It's gonna go off.
Okay. Here they are. Hello, over here.
Smile.
Quick, Sarge, put him back on the bus before it's too late. I'll pay.
Oh, yeah? How much?
I don't know what you get 2 weeks from. I'm giving him 3 days, max.
We're back.
Hi. Here we are. Hello, dear. It's been too long.
You little beauty.
So, Nan, Pop, what do you think of the house?
How far away is the local golf club?
Come through and have a look at the yard. I've grown quite fond of it. Come through. Take my arm, Pop. Help me.
Careful, Nan, you could break a hip.
Oh, dear, Joy. Oh, dear.
This is appalling.
I've made some scones. We'll have them out here, shall we?
It's good to see you both. It's been too long.
Is that thing quite safe, Pop?
A fly-blown ram with a foot rod? I shouldn't think so, Mother, not for a moment. What's the story, Joy? What on earth are you thinking?
Pop, Cyril is a family pet. I think Cyril has something important to say about the choices we make in this family.
Cyril has something important to say? Like what?
Outside, things were pretty tense, but inside my head, things were worse. Something was brewing in my brain, like a big, dark, scary storm.
Cyril's my hero. If it weren't for Cyril, things would be a lot soggier around here.
Hear that? She's talking. She's not slow at all.
That big, dark, scary storm, I've bred it to a cyclone.
Slow? Who says she's slow?
Can't walk, can't talk. I hear crawls backwards.
That baby is perfectly normal. Well, fairly normal.
Look, Blob's fine, all right? She just has weird eating habits, that's all.
That's enough, Lockie.
It was official. My hormones had cruised into town, and they were here to stay. From now on, my brain was their playground. Whenever they chose, they could take it over and make me do crazy, dumb things.
It's all right, Sarge. I'm used to it. I've always known I've taken second place to Pop's 9-9. Pop always says my brother and I are his handicap of 2.
I will not have my wife playing second fiddle to a golf buggy. This time someone stood up to your father. I'm thinking of giving him a piece of my mind.
No, Sarge, it's all right. I will manage.
It was about time someone told Nan and Pop the truth. And I decided that I was the man for the job.
Yeah, that'd be right. Talk about the golf links. You two are the missing links, all right? So when are you going to wake up yourselves and think about others for once?
One of those crazy, dumb things hormones make you do? Say things out loud you should keep in your head.
Pop says you're being sullen. Sullen and abusive.
Geez, son.
Calm down now. What's going on?
What's going on is this. Our flaming grandparents...
I'm just inside the house, so keep it down.
Sorry, but it's hopeless. They're driving me crazy.
I know.
And you, and Mum.
They can't help being old.
I don't mind them being old, but why do they have to be troublemakers?
Because they're your mum's parents, all right?
Well, I know I can't get a refund, but they need to be taken down a peg,
Lockie,
Sarge.
you are not helping the situation. Now, come on.
I also hoped puberty didn't mean it was compulsory to have big fights with your parents. Because I quite liked mine.
So, what's happening? Are you up for your dad's youth group thing?
No way. Except, I'm being Lennon.
Same.
It's emotional blackmail. I might never get over this.
Okay. Yo, we're the Get With It group, and we're on fire.
He's been practicing all day.
Now, a joke.
He's so bad. I feel responsible for him.
Does anybody know God's first name? Anybody? No? It's Harold. As in the Lord's Prayer. Harold be thy name. Pause for laughter. Yo!
Sorry, you can't let him out on his own.
There they were, hormonal and hormonal. I wondered if this was a sneak preview of my future. Sorry, too scary.
Okay, everybody. Happening. Yo.
Warning, warning, hormonal psychopaths approaching. Okay, Lockie, stay calm, stay calm.
What are you two up to, apart from wetting yourselves?
Oh, the joy of sharing an evening of thoughtful fellowship with like-minded peers. What about you?
My dad made me.
Same.
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 Hi there, man. This is like totally cool. Gang, yo. You can all get on. Okay, right. Yo.
Yay.
So, hey.
Hey? Horses eat hay. She's got a name, you know. So have I.
It's Vicky. Hers. Her name. Vicky. Yeah, absolutely. Vicky.
Do you two do everything together?
Team. You're one world.
Yeah. Together forever.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, gang. Yo. We're the Get With It group. And we're on heat. Okay, right. A joke. Now then, hang on. Can anybody tell me Harold's first name? No, I mean, God. No, I mean, Harold is thy... Sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Let's, yo. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Then, just to make things even better, Rev gathered us for group discussion.
If there was one word to describe what or who you see in the mirror, that word would be?
Daffodil.
What? 1 minute Boof's a psychopath. The next he's a flower? What's that about? Okay, too weird. Get me out of here. Trouble was, everything I tried to think about, so I wouldn't have to listen to Boof, just made me even grumpier.
Like, get this. Nan and Pop kicking me and Philip out of our beds and making us sleep on the living room floor. Or maybe it was just a thought that the more the hormone thing kicked in, the more I might turn into that.
And it worries me, you know. Why can't I do a poo quietly when I know Auntie Mavis is just outside the toilet door?
Hi, there you are. How's it been going? How's it been going? How's it been going? Well, funny you should ask.
By now, my hormones had created a whole new natural disaster in my head. But this time it was more like a volcano. A massive, angry volcano, spitting random stuff out everywhere.
And that, Vicky, is how it's been going, if you really want to know. Yep. Okay. Got that.
I thought I started quite strongly. Couldn't call you Dirty-Yak, Dad. Dirty-Yak is you.
Oh, you clown! You idiot! Why'd you go off with Vicky? You idiotic idiot!
So nothing. I lock them with the sock. They love the sock. From with you.
Man, if this is your hormones at work, those little guys were taking me places I didn't want to go. I also had some apologies to make.
G'day, son.
Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Streeton. I was just wondering if I could possibly have a word with Vicky?
Of course, not a problem. Vicky, Lockie's here to see you.
Hi, Lockie. I won't be a second. For some reason, all my clothes are just falling off.
I promise you, Phil, I'd rather be in your shoes.
How could I wet the bed? It doesn't make any sense. I did everything. I stroked Cyril's fleece. This makes no sense.
Okay, we'll discuss the science later. For now, let's prioritise our response.
Excuse me, I'm in here.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Isn't there any privacy in this house?
Gosh, Lockie, Mum's really losing it. Look at this. Look at the size of it. Blob could just about curl up and sleep in this one.
Here, let's see. Hey, wait a minute. These aren't for Blob. Look at this. They're Pop's.
What?
They're Pop's incontinence pads for when he wets the bed.
What? Lockie, what are you saying to me? How old is Pop? He must be 100 at least. Don't tell me that I'm going to be wetting the bed every night for the next 100 years.
No, it's just old people sometimes. They have a problem with their waterworks, if you know what I mean.
Let me get this straight. You wet the bed when you're very young. You wet the bed when you're very old. And in between times, you wet the bed every time you dream about a girl in her underwear. Is that what you're saying?
Or bikini. Or shorts. Pretty much anything will do it, really.
So maybe there will be this tiny window when I'm about 56 and a half, when I can finally look forward to a decent night's sleep.
Excuse me, boys. I may have left something in the bathroom. Something rather personal.
Don't worry, Pop. We'll be right out.
Vicky wants you to ask her out. If you don't ask her out pretty soon, she'll get offended and never talk to you again.
Okay, so maybe my 10-year-old lip-smacking little brother had a point. Unlike me, he was still able to think clearly. Puberty wasn't setting off natural disasters in his head yet.
This is my big problem with Lisa. If I don't make my move soon, she's going to start to resent me.
Come on, Philip, we should try and get some sleep.
I don't dare.
Neither do I.
Time to put out the lights, Pop.
Don't worry about me, Nan. I'll be all right.
Night, Lockie.
Night, Philip.
Good luck.
Same to you, mate. And Pop.